Trolling is one of the most effective ways to fish in South Florida, but are you doing it right? And what is the secret? Well, in this video, we are going to cover everything you guys need to know so you can catch more fish. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Get it in! Oh! So I'm going to break this video down into 3 parts, which is location, speed, and equipment and rigs used. So to start with location, it's about 2 things. One is you need to find structure, or 2, you need to find the rip. What's the rip, you say? The rip is where 2 bodies of waters meet. You can tell it instantly because one side will be green water and the other side will be blue water. Now, if you get the structure and the rip together, oh baby, you're in for a good day of fishing. Now that we talked about the rip, let's talk about how to find structure. And if you're using any kind of fish finder, your Garmin, Simrad, they usually have some already reefs that you could go to, public numbers. So I would definitely start there. In this case, I'm going to be showing you guys Seymour, which is what I have, which is an extra add-on, but I absolutely love it. Seymour Chips kind of just maps out the whole floor, and you'll be seeing here, what you're looking for is like what I'm showing you right here are these ships. These are sunken shipwrecks, and you can see them, and sometimes these are public numbers as well, so you can go online, get it off Google, wherever you can find the coordinates, plot them into your fish finder, and then get on the numbers. Now that we got the location taken care of, let's talk about the depth. And when you're trolling, guys, I really don't like to go anything less than 100, and I really don't even like going 100 unless I'm trying to kingfish. And then I like to stay between 100 to 400, and I really won't go out of that unless I see a seaweed patch far offshore. If the rip's a little farther offshore, I may go off, but other than that, it's usually within 100 to 400. I would even say 150. I don't even like going past that shallow, so 150 to 400 if you can, and just zigzag in and out until you guys hit the right depth and you start catching fish. So now we covered location, we covered depth, and now we're going to talk about speed, which plays a huge factor. I like to stay between 6 to 10 miles per hour. In my opinion, 7 to 8 is the sweet spot, but really what we got to do is just experiment on the day, play with the speeds. If you're not getting hit at one speed, change it up, go a little faster, or vice versa, go a little slower. If you're getting a lot of kingfish and you want to weed those out, go a little faster so you won't get that kingfish bite if you're just trolling for wahoo. But yeah, just play around with the speeds, guys. But like I said, 6 to 10 miles per hour, 7 to 8 is where I like to usually keep it. So now we're going to talk about the tackle being used. First off, we got to start off with the reels, and these are TLD 50s. By far, you need a big reel out there while you're planer trolling, something that can handle a lot of tension and drag. I use a TLD 50 with 80-pound braid connected to a bridle, which you could buy at your local tackle store. You can make them. I make mine with 200-pound braid, and then I connect it to 100 feet of 60-pound mono. And then from the mono, I have 15 feet of 60-pound fluorocarbon, and that's connected to whatever lure I'm using. Usually it's a sea witch. Now, my sea witch is 1/4 ounce. It has a squid skirt under it. It's tied to a swivel, which is tied to my hook. Now, I use pink for my number 4 planer because it's closer to the top. And for my deeper planer, I use darker colors, blue, sometimes black, mixed together. Another thing I want to note is these work for us, guys, and you can experiment for yourself, but this is what we have found success in, so make sure to just experiment for yourself and see what works best for you. But if one color is not working, please try a different color that day. Maybe that will turn on the bite. So now that we covered the rod we're using for our planers, let's cover how long we put these out for. Our longest bait, which is usually our top line, which we'll go into in a minute, is usually 60 to 70 seconds out there. And then the short planer, which is the planer number 6, we put about 20 seconds out there. And then the long planer, which is a planer 4, is going to be 45 seconds out there. So make sure, again, guys, to put the longest one out first and then work your way back. So for our top rod, we have 50-pound braid, and attached to that 200 feet of 30-pound mono, just because mono stretches in case you get a nice hit. And that's all we use. And then you can use whatever lures you guys really want on the top. I like feathers, or you can use actually this Clark spoon. Are 2 really my favorite things to run all year round. This concludes this video, guys, but don't forget to like and subscribe for more fishing content. And don't forget, if you have any questions, please comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer all of them in the comments. Also, remember, this is just one way of fishing, guys, and it's our preferences. The great thing about fishing is there's a lot of ways to do different things. So again, this is our way of doing it. If you like it, let us know below. If not, comment some things maybe you think we can be doing that can make us catch more fish. We'll catch you guys in the next Barjacks YouTube video. Take care.